In life, you have principles like guides, enforcements for rules of thought, or measurements in life, I suppose. In this situation, you have more like a story. The tortoise and the hare. Well, the tortoise seemed to go at its own pace. The hare, likewise, just as wise. It's much faster. When we get behind, and we realize we're behind, we tend to become more lethargic. We tend to care less about our progress because we give up on catching up to the hare. Since we don't, it doesn't mean we should start with our progress. I would say more or less, it just means that is the main cause for us to get sloth-like with our progress, because we feel like the race is over. But the reason it's not is because the race is for you, the human race. You need to reinvigorate somehow your thirst for knowledge so that we could at least finish the race, so to speak. Yes, the hare is much faster, but we'll just say for hypothetical purposes that this is the PG version. The hare fell asleep on purpose because it knew how much you struggled to get to that moment where you needed to be motivated, to be reminded that everything is here doing the same thing and with the same inclination to do what we do, which is discover what we are capable of, what we are doing, arbitrary to the existential purposes we provide ourselves. It's just the results of something that already existentially decided this is the purpose and created whatever this is here with it. Since that's done, we'll just say the hare finishes the race with the tortoise, with everyone. However, the hare had more time to relax, had more time to enjoy the scenery, could stop and go as it pleased. So this gives value to not being like a sloth. And so we might be slow, like a turtle. But if we're gonna race a hare, at least the tortoise had a chance. The sloth gave up a long time ago, and that's the point, because these are the different characters we become in life when we give up on our purpose, which is learning. If you get involved in the world and it somehow takes the pleasure away from getting up every day, or you yourself have gotten involved in a way that you yourself have taken your own pleasure away from yourself in life, then what you are earning is information to help you solve a very small problem, which is when you stop learning, that's why. It doesn't have to be so competitive it hurts. Are there always going to be people better than you? Yes. Will there always be something worse than you? Probably. Could you be the worst? Maybe. It's possible. But I doubt it. Probably wouldn't be hearing this. It would be unintelligible. Most likely not holding the device responsible for giving you this information at this moment. And if in the future this is ever held by something outside of my timeline, great. I hope it's worth it. I hope you still understand what I'm saying, and we're okay now. Because When I'm done with this race, I want to be finished. No matter how much I learn here, there's another model in my story in terms of principle when it comes to the dream world. None of this material world will help me if I don't have the things here that fundamentally provide my human character, the framework to want to stick around. Well, maybe I'm getting old. Maybe that's what happens. I don't know. What do you do when you get tired of everything? Just stick around. And don't be miserable. Don't treat others disrespectfully. And when you're done being hateful, it's actually kind of nice. You're full of lots of good advice for people in the hard space. Might not be a wizard in the science community, but theologies will respect someone who gives the heart a place. Because ology is nothing, no matter what it is. Theology will not be valuable if it's held by monsters. We only use science to do things that cause us to hate others and or ourselves. If that's happening, we'd like it to stop. Thanks. Also, just because you're behind doesn't mean you should quit. And if you quit, now's the time to continue. You really should. Learning is fun. Doing it myself. Exercise every day. Eat your veggies. Eat your Wheaties. Whatever it is that gets you going. And stop judging the world for things we've done our whole life. So we can all get back to life and enjoy the things we've done our whole life. Just like that. Thanks.